You saw the title, no intro needed. Today I'm talking about the best asymmetrical game I know that has almost no players. That being Stab, or Survive the Agonizing Bad. It's a overall silly joke of an asymmetrical game that is more worth playing than most joke games are. Big reason that this game is as unknown as it is because of Roblox horrible updates, making it harder for newer games to be noticed without external platform attention. But anyway, in this video, I will be talking about my personal parts about this game that I believe make it funner to play than other asymmetricals on the platform. I would have a section on things I don't like about the game, but honestly, I don't have many issues with it that aren't just a skill issue. Fun fact before we begin, Stab is inspired by both break in and steal things and Die of Death. First, let's talk about the killers themselves, including their abilities, their origins, and how I like to play them. The starter killer in Stab is Killer Kyle. He is the free starter killer in the game, a playstyle of an ambush killer, and a difficulty of 3 out of 5 stars. Killer Kyle originates from the 2007 Roblox series, The Masked Killer, being the main antagonist. His melee ability being Stab, a simple melee that deals 17.5 damage. His second ability is Dagger Throw. You hold this ability to show a dotted arced line to throw your dagger. On hit, inflicts bleed, but missing gives Kyle slowness for 10 seconds. Cooldown of 20 seconds. Third ability, Lunge. After a short windup, charge forward at a high speed. You can turn during this attack, so you are not going perfectly straight during your lunge. On hit, deal 25 damage. When your ability ends, a very short end lag. Last ability, Crouch. After a windup, crouch down and become invisible, muting your theme and making you constantly sprint during your crouch. Your speed increases, and when you hit an M1 during this, deal extra damage. Cooldown of 28 seconds. Parental notes, I don't play Kyle much, but when I do, my favorite way of starting a chase is to use crouch at a far distance, then stab my target. A simple M1 chain from there should be good enough. When it comes to using Dagger Throw, I never hit it. I have a mega skill issue with that attack. Next killer, Subject Zero. Price of 500 playstyle of rushdown difficulty 4 out of 5 stars. Subject Zero originates from the 15-year-old Roblox game, Party.exe, being the main deuteragonist. His melee dealing 25 damage, with his high melee speed making it a very powerful move for a melee attack. His first ability, Ambush. A teleport, simply being, you are frozen still and are able to pick a survivor to teleport to, as their location is shown to you via an icon of their character at their current location. Teleporting giving in short windup and end lag once you have teleported, making you vulnerable to a stun. Cooldown of 1560. Cooldown is higher farther you teleported. His second ability is Deadening, the ability similar to Killer Kyle's Lunge, just way faster and deals only 15 damage on hit. At the upside of an endless lunge time until you hit a wall or survivor, where you get a small case of end lag. Cooldown of 25 seconds. His last ability is Stop, where Subject Zero will throw a stop sign like a boomerang that can hit the survivors when going out or back in. As once thrown, will return to Subject Zero after a few seconds, but survivors can only be hit once by the stop sign per throw. On hit, survivors are stunned with a GUI blocking their screen for a short period of time and deal 10 damage. If the stop sign hits a wall, it will instantly return back to Subject Zero. Cooldown of 20 seconds. Personal notes. I play Subject Zero every once in a while. I am not good enough to tell you much on how to play him, but from personal experience, finishing a survivor with Deadening is the second best dopamine rush in the game, as it has a custom finisher animation. The last and my favorite killer in Stab, the Brute. Brute is a set play attrition killer. He requires careful planning and even greater timing. Brute is the most expensive killer of Stabby, being $1,000. He does not have a number out of 5-star listing on the wiki yet. However, based on personal experience, I'd say around a 4 to 5 stars out of 5. Despite Brute being an original character, he is likely based off an old prison game that Stickmaster Luke made a video on, as one of his achievements show a screenshot of the video, his melee being the weakest in the game, based off the wiki. Fist Smash, dealing 25 damage but the highest cooldown in the game. That isn't even listed on the wiki. Kyle has 1 second, Subject 0 has around 1 second, and Brute has, in my experience, around 2 seconds. His first ability being Ground Smash, dealing decent damage unmentioned in the wiki, and ragdolling survivors hit by it in a 20-stud radius of him. His second ability, Plant Bolt, placing a bolt in the ground that stuns players in a radius, dealing small damage and highlighting the survivor, again, not mentioned in the wiki. If another bolt is within 70 studs of one, shown with a blue radius, it will make an electric fence, removing the radius stun but making a wall stun instead. His last ability, Rock Throw. Similar to Kyle's dagger throw, but better in every way I can think of. Throwing a boulder based on where you aim, dealing from 20 to 70 damage based on distance, cooldown unlisted. Personal notes. You might have noticed during the playstyle explanation that I mentioned I do not play Brute as intended. That's because since all his abilities inflict some kind of ragdoll stun, I just use them to hit the nastiest combos. Here's the combo for all you potential Brute mains. Ground Smash, Place Bolt, Rock Throw, M1 Chain. Anyway, if this video reaches 100 likes, I'll make a part 2 talking about the survivors. Anyway, have a nice day, viewers. The game is in the link below, alongside the music used for this video. Goodbye.